Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, I'm kind of in a different time, but it's storming pretty bad. Don't even know if I'll be able to keep service for very damn long. We're having flash flood and all that other bullshit. Pretty bad, guys. Done nothing but storm for the last almost 24 hours. I mean, nothing but storms. So, ain't gonna have some. So, well, y'all probably see the title of the video. Elizabeth Warren's back at it again, guys. Want no replications. Yeah. Why don't you just come out like Barack Obama and just say we're going to do a liberal stimulus package? I mean, honestly, I mean, come on, shit. If you're liberal, you're going to get stimulus because that's all these shit peddlers are doing. I mean, honestly, if you ain't a liberal, well, you're not going to get stimulus. If you're conservative, you're screwed. We don't care if you're black, you're conservative, you're screwed. I want liberals to get a stimulus package. I've sat back and watched the Hodge twins, and they're about right. All it's going to be about a $500 check, just to show that how pathetic you are for willing to take it. I mean, honestly. Well, I'll get into reparations here in just a minute, guys. I've got to, just because Facebook does such a damn good job centering me. So, yeah, it's a needful thing. But saying it is, it is. You know. All right, I'll get into reparations here. Elizabeth Warren has come out now that she wants reparation for gay couples. Yes, she wants reparations for gay couples that are currently married now, that wasn't married years ago, but they were together because they didn't get the tax breaks of married people. Yes, that's what she's screaming now. Yes, how pathetic. Being that in the last 10, 15 years, in some states passed laws that gays could legally get married. That's what she's harping on. It's because they had to pay taxes of single people. Basically, they didn't get the marriage tax break. I didn't know people with married goddamn tax break. But apparently she claims they did. And this would cost around $57 million. Yeah, reparations. 57 million for the gays that was coupled up for years before they actually could legally get married. Guys, this is pathetic. This will show you Democrats will do anything to get a damn vote. Anything to get a vote. I want my damn reparations. No, I've never been a slave. No, I haven't. But I want some reparations anyhow. Matter of fact, during the Great Depression, my family, amongst other families, had big, giant homesteads, big acreage here in the Ouachita Mountains. And because the economic downturn of shitty politics back in 1928 under Herbert C. Hoover, the economy went to shit. And a lot of people, and most Arkansas and southeast Oklahoma, lost their land back to the federal government because they wasn't able to pay property taxes. That's to where you got the Ozark and the Ouachita National Forest from. At one time, that was all privately owned land. Yes. So I want reparations. I'm out of something. I've lost more than gays have. My family has. How about 80 acres? How about 160 acres? Yeah, of prime forest land. I want my damn reparations. That's correct. I do. Since the Democrats want to hand out reparations for everybody, I want my damn reparations. Because, hey, it wasn't 155 years ago that the Great Depression happened. Matter of fact, it was right before World War II. Now, if we're wanting to talk about people that's legitimately out of something, families that's legitimately out of something, yeah, that they legally owned at one time, yeah, yeah, one time that this whole county right here was 100% privately owned. Now, 83%, 84% of this county is owned by the United States federal government because of the Great Depression and the ability of people who couldn't pay property taxes back then. So, yeah, I think we ought to get some damn reparations out of the deal because, hey, guess what? We were actually out of something. It wasn't a lifestyle choice. Now, Elizabeth Warren, you bitch, if you're listening to me, I want my damn reparations. Yeah, since you handing them out to everybody else for every little thing under the sun to buy votes, yeah, I want you to cough up some money to buy my vote. Yeah, cough up some money. That's what's wrong right here with the Democrat Party, guys. They will sell their soul for a vote that they will milk the American taxpayer for every dime we can produce to prop up a victim class. No joke. We have seen the lowest that you can possibly see in politics. It don't get no lower than it is right now. It just don't. And we've got these wild, crazy ass Democrats that wants to make everybody a victim. Just like I was listening to the Hodge twins talking about reparations for the black man. Now, these are two black gentlemen. I like them. They're funny as hell, for number one. They're spot on. They're spot on. All those Democrats is trying to do is buy their damn vote. That's it. They don't give two shits about the black man. They never have. But they'll damn sure use the black man to stay in office, and they'll throw them a few dollars here and there to buy a vote. No big deal. Just like the one Hodge twins said, you get that envelope and you open it, it ain't gonna be $500. That check's already gonna be damn spent before you ever get to the bank. Just like the shitty ass little stimulus checks Barack Obama sent out. I didn't even get one. I want my damn reparations. I didn't get a stimulus from Bush or Obama. Yeah. And now the LBGT is going to get, Elizabeth Warren's pushing for reparations. Why don't she just come out there and say, hey, why don't y'all all come have a party on my ass? I'd like to have you vote. Next, I'm wondering if she's going to stuff one of those My Little Pony butt plugs up her ass and little pasties and go dance around the next LBGT parade. I wouldn't put it past her. If she thought it would get her some damn votes, she would. I'll go ahead and block Mr. Dumbass here. They ain't got a profile picture. Bye. Yeah. Sorry, if you're gonna come in here and you're gonna try to troll me, you at least need to go get you a damn profile picture of some sorts. Because if you ain't even got the balls enough to put a picture of a cartoon character up, that means you're really sniveling. Like I said, guys, it's beyond me how stupid shit can get out here. Really is, guys. It is. It's beyond me. You know, it is. But I've been listening, guys, and I've been talking. Matter of fact, today I talked to James Dale Brock. I listened to Ace Baker talk a few days ago, and I'm going to tell you something right now. And you listen to me, and you listen to me good. Don't get the big head because Trump is pulling all of these people to these events. Don't let that give you the big head. Look at all the people he was pulling to these events the last election. Look where he stood on the popular vote. Now you listen to me good. Don't be like Hillary Clinton's people was and think, oh, well, he just got a shoe in. We don't need to come out here and we don't need to push for the guy because he's going to win. Don't get that overconfident because that's what Hillary's bunch did. Let me tell you something about the Trump supporter versus the liberal. Yes, Trump had a big event down there in the state of Florida. Huge, record breaking. But did you know people drove from 3 to 4 states away to show up to see him? 3 to 4 states away. Yes, the Trump supporter is pretty dedicated out here, guys. Yes, they are. But how many people would vote for Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, or Elizabeth Warren that won't even get out of their house? Do you know that their vote is just as equal as that Trump supporter that drove 3 to 4 states away to go see Donald Trump? You know that. Well, it's time you start realizing that. It is. You got to understand most of your left, they don't even have vehicles. That's correct. They ride bicycles, they ride skateboards, and take public transportation. Most of them don't even own vehicles. It's like from age 18 to like 26. So no, they're not going to travel great distances to go see Bernie or Joe Biden or Beto O'Rourke or any of the other ones. But they will vote for them. So don't get overconfident, guys. Don't get overconfident. Remember what overconfidence did in the midterms? Everybody was out here parroting that stupid shit. Red wave. It's going to be a red wave. Oh, it's going to be a red wave. It wasn't no damn red wave, was it? We lost the House. Oh, we kept the Senate, but we lost the House. We lost something. They didn't. They gained something. So it wasn't no damn red wave. And I don't want that mentality screwing us over. No, I do not. And that kind of mentality will get you screwed over when you do not take your opponent seriously. means you do not go out there and you don't fight and dig as hard to campaign for them. You're not out there fighting and digging as hard to promote them. I mean, if you get lazy and complacent, then you get your ass whooped. Exactly what it means. Well, it don't matter if they cheated heavily. You can say they cheat. You can say this. They won. They won. That's all that matters at the end of the day. They won. Remember, it ain't how you play the game. It's all about freaking winning. And if you're a damn loser, you can sit there. They cheated. Oh, they cheated. Because it don't matter. You just lost. You're fixing to suffer for it. So you better get your ass out there and you better start digging and you better be out there to where you can see if they're cheating and stop it before it happens. We all know that there's election fraud. We all know that they're letting damn illegals vote. We all know this. But what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit back and say, well, they're just going to cheat? Are you going to go out there with a pair of balls and be a man and say something about it and start raising hell about their cheating? Do you really care about freedom? You really care about your country? If you do, show it. Quit whining like a little bitch. I'm tired of seeing conservatives come out here whining like a bunch of little schoolgirls because they're scared to say anything. They're scared to stand up. Here you got a bunch of damn old nasty ass purple headed rainbow warriors over here screaming from the top of their lungs. They ain't scared. But here these big, bold conservatives are scared to say something. Yeah. Looks ain't everything. Looks can be deceiving. Trust me, I've learned this out here thus far. Just because somebody look like they got sand to them doesn't necessarily mean they do. And some of these little wimpy bastards out here that you would never think that they got sand to them, they the ones that does have sand to them. Remember, it's not image, it's heart. So, like I said, don't let that parrot and that bullshit across social media bamboozle you again. It did in the midterms. It did. And I was telling people, guys, this ain't gonna be no red wave. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Well, you're the fool, and I'm not, because I told you it wasn't going to be. I mean, there's several of us out here that's been in this a while that sees this overconfidence being a problem. It's called being overconfident. That's the reason a lot of boxers, a lot of MMA fighters, and so forth, they lose their titles to an up and comer that is hungry because they underestimate them. They don't go trying as hard as they used to because they thought they were on top of the world. They didn't have nothing to worry about, that they were as good as it got until they got their ass defeated by somebody that just come out and trained harder than they did. Saying it is this, guys. So don't let this complacency shit, this overconfident shit, screw you over. I mean, there's several of us out here, and I've been watching several others that's had something to say about it. The conservatives, when they get thinking they're going to win something, they don't even bother showing up. I ain't got to show up. We got this. I don't need my vote. They ever got it. That's how they look at shit. Truly is. Don't fall into that. Because you're gonna have to dig, you're gonna have to bite and just scratch just as hard as you did in 2016 if you want to see Donald Trump be president again. You are. And yes, you're gonna have to go out there and you're gonna have to fight, you're gonna have to scratch, and you're gonna have to claw to keep the Senate, and you ain't gonna have to scratch and claw even harder to retain the House once again, to win the House back. Because I'm telling you right now, we sit back and we laugh and we see Elizabeth Warren being stupid. We see repreations being stupid. But there's people sitting out there, votes is worth just as much as any of yours, sitting back with their ears perked up, thinking they're going to get something for nothing. And that's just enough to buy their votes. That's just enough to buy their family's votes. That's just enough to buy the whole damn community's vote. Just enough. Most people on the left sees the government as a corrupt bucket of shit. They do. And they see themselves as getting screwed no matter who's in the White House. They see themselves as getting screwed no matter who's running the government. But when somebody rolls out some promise of something free, man, they're like dogs. Your ears, they pop up and they're like, I'm going to get something free. Turn that TV up. Goddamn, turn that TV up. I want to hear what I'm going to get for free. And that's all it takes. All it takes. Because, guys, if you hadn't paid attention, it worked and worked really good in 2008, didn't it? Oh, yeah. And they're going to try that same shit in 2020. Now, Hill Dog and Bernie, I mean, look how famous, look how popular Bernie was, guys. Look how popular Bernie Sanders was amongst the millennial class and stuff. Do you know why he was as popular as he was? Because he was willing to give away free shit. Yeah, it's called free shit. We don't really care about the future of the country as long as we're getting some shit free right now. And hey, that's how those millennials look at it. That's how most of these liberals look at it. As long as we're getting something today, who gives a shit about tomorrow? Who gives a shit about 5 years from now? As long as we're going to get something free today. That buys a lot of votes, guys. Barack Obama's presidency proves that, does it not? Bernie Sanders' popularity against Hillary Clinton proves that, does it not? You better be taking this passing of free shit around serious, because it is serious. Well, Margot, it ain't only Knoxville, Tennessee. You got Tammy Sawyer running for mayor, and she's already bashing law enforcement. She's basically wanting to be a damn Al Sharpton. Yeah. She come out and took up for the people that injured 20-something cops because they shot an armed black guy that shot another guy 5 freaking times. So there you go. Well, guys, I'm going to hop off here for tonight. Like I said, I'm just trying to come live in between the storms. Because when it storms hard, my internet goes off. So we'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night. God bless.